There's been a lot of cheating going on for a long time, hasn't there?
Well, yeah, there's been a lot of cheating going on. I heard you guys are getting a Faro table in here.
Yeah, pretty soon we're.
Faro's a good game.
Tell me a little bit about Faro. We haven't got the table in here yet.
All right, well, Faro, it's quite an old game. It actually dates back to a French game, all right, an English pub game called Basset. And when Basset was played in France, it got outlawed. Because so many people were cheating at Basset that it got outlawed, and so they revised the game and made it into Faro. Faro gets its name because the French deck of cards had a picture of an Egyptian pharaoh right on the card, and that's where it got its name. And the Faro cards would be come out of a shoe. It's like a shoe. It's called a card box in Faro. Comes out one at a time, face up. The top card in the deck is the soda card. All right, and so the soda card is the card you would see on the bottom. That's a dead card. You start off your game. That's a dead card because you can already see it inside. Inside the box. You slide that card out. That's the first card. That's the dealer's card, and the second card is the player's card, the putter's card. So let's say a queen comes up for the dealer's card. And a 2 comes up for the player's card. If they had bet on 2, they would have won. But if they had bet on queen, they would have lost because the first card is the dealer's card. So if somebody has bet on the dealer's card, they lose that. But if they bet on the winning card, if they bet on the putter's card, then they would win.
So is that true? The odds are all in the house?
You know what? That's a common misconception. When the game is played fairly, the odds are almost 50-50 even. The way that the house has a 2% advantage in the game is if both of those cards were like a 2. The dealer's card and the player's card were a 2 or a 4 or whatever. Then the draw always goes to the house. So no matter, you've got 52 cards in the deck, it works out to about 2% and you usually get 2 or 3 pairs per game, and just the way the cards are shuffled.
Right.